Azul Chaos here with another episode of Planetary Survival. We're going to take a look what I've been doing in the meantime. I have think I put this on a charger from the last time. I'm going to build some more storage containers here so we can carry a lot more ore and so forth. And I've ended up making two of these panels. They are currently working. It looks like they're still pulling in a good amount of energy from the sun over there. I've yet to weld up most of these outside brackets and stuff, but let's go take a look at how much they're actually making for juice for a solar panel. So we're going to take a look in here. I'm going to type in solar panel. We're going to take a look at the first one. So they're only pulling about 90-ish. Those are not completed. Those are actually on the roof down there. But these are pulling about 90, so I can go ahead and we can turn the reactors off. I'll show you reactors here. Screenshot. Didn't want to take a screenshot. Alright, we're going to turn the reactors off, and we're going to turn all the batteries off as well. We're going to do that. And you can see over in our lower right hand corner that our power is about 18 megawatts with all the solar panels, and it's slowly going down because the sun is disappearing. And we're at 91% power usage. So that means we are currently running everything off of solar energy right now, and the sun's not even out. So eventually we'll have 10%, a little bit more actually. We should be a little over 20 megawatts to power the station that we have so far. So we can pretty much go on solar panel power and then battery power in the future soon. So we're pretty much at that point. Let's turn those back on. The reactors really don't need to be on at this time and point, since they shouldn't really be using. If I turn these on, they shouldn't be working. Well, technically they shouldn't, but you know, space engineers, a little weird. So let's go back to reactors here. So most of these shouldn't be running since we're pulling all of our energy from solar power. As we start dipping down, the output of the reactors should go up, or if the battery is trying to recharge. But we should be currently running off fully solar power. Just not during the day or nighttime. I might put a bunch of batteries down here on this post, so that way they have a bunch of stored up energy of the energy we don't use, so we can, you know, crank these reactors off and probably use most of the reactor power for mainly the ships. Since, I mean, look how many batteries I have on this thing. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 batteries. And if I try to fly this thing, I did it earlier. I had to go get some stuff, but tried to fly it earlier, and I had like literally 10 minutes or 10, about 15 minutes or so on just these 12 batteries to, you know, the power of this entire ship, because the reactors, for some reason, the ship's not using the reactor power. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if they fixed it. I haven't checked the updates. But here, I'll actually take it out for a spin here. I'll fly it around a little bit. Let me just make sure that everything is up and running. We got the minor batteries. That's all on discharging. Let's make sure the dampers are on. Hello guys, if you look down at the hotbar at number 3, the thrusters are off. So yep, we exploded everything. I believe, the thrusters off. But yeah, this right here, we're going to reload before it saves. That's a big no-no. You guys get to see that later. Alright, let's reload this game. Of course, I didn't check the thrusters. The thrusters. You guys are laughing. But Honestly, I don't really want to go through building all those ships all over again because the low inventory space is really a nuisance, and destroying your ships after creating stuff like that, it's a very long time to build it all up. Now that destroyed both ships, and it literally destroyed almost every single bit of it. But let's go back down there and try to fly this again without destroying the damn ship. I don't know why I turned the thrusters off. I should turn 3. There, thrusters are on. Let's try this again. We're disabled, yes. See, now we're at 2 hours. And that's probably because our reactors are working. So it's got some power. It's not full though, but we got power. So let's, what do we need? I don't think we have any more cobalt, so let's go grab some cobalt while we're trying to fly this ship that we have power. I bet you as soon as I go over there and start loading this up, it's gonna drop off. Up there, oh, I seen 23 minutes there for a moment. It's like for some reason if I overpower it to where it needs to use the batteries, it doesn't use reactor's power. I don't know why that would be. But let's see here, I'll show you once we get down to this cobalt. Alright, now we can collect some of this. Let's back up a little bit. And let's collect it. Go away, restart. I think you're in the last video. Alright guys, see now we're down to 24 minutes. Now that 20, where we're slowly decreasing in time spent. And I guarantee it's because we got enough weight that we're using battery power and we're not using any reactor power. For some reason, if you overload the reactors, they stop putting out and they switch over to batteries. Which I'm gonna go ahead and dock up here before I run out of fuel. I probably got a crap ton of stone. Not too much actually. Oh, 50. So yeah, it should go away. But yeah, it looks like once we overpower the reactors, that they switch to the batteries, and the batteries, I don't know, that just the reactors just stop outputting power. Just don't know, guys. Just don't know. I mean, we're putting out 70%. I kind of wish I could put these reactors, so if I hit forward and up, does it work? No, it's not gonna. Oh, but it looks like it's not gonna use reactor power until we overpower the batteries. So what happens is the batteries get drained first if we're using more than our reactors, and then if we need more power over our batteries, it goes up. See, I'm hitting shift here, so it goes from 15 minutes shift for all the thrusters to 52 minutes. So our reactors have to be turned on at that point. And we're going to go flying by this because I don't have enough stopping power. There we go. We just got to kind of fly it like a helicopter a bit. So something's that they probably made it that way. I don't know why. They probably want you to stick with either batteries or reactors and not both. But there's definitely something fishy going on with the code. Unless it's like I said in the last video, unless it's, you know, something that they wanted to do. But it should be out. The reactors should be outputting 100% if I'm over the power usage. Not relying on all battery power. But so it's slowed down the progress a lot, since now I'm gonna have to figure out how to you know, go about the change, if it's an actual change or if it's a bug, and how long it's gonna stay. So there's that. I got like 10 minutes of flying time on this thing, and I'm getting low on ice. I might go get the little guy. But let's check this guy's batteries, and I got some stuff that needs welding up. Let me make sure we have enough of these guys. It looks like we don't have a lot. Let me check. We need interior plates. So this one doesn't have interior. Oh wait, it does. Has 300. So I think we're gonna need a lot more interior plates. So we got a couple of thousand to build up the large cargo containers over there. So let me check and make sure that the builder's batteries are on. Yes, it is. Let me see if they're charged up. They're pretty much charged. They got 1 second left. See, they're outputting and charging at the same time. So it's one of those weird things. Thrusters. Let me make sure the thrusters are on. Inertial dampeners are on. Builder's thrusters are on. Alright. So let's go build up those the extra space here, so I have more space. And also weld up the antenna over there. I finally put an antenna on this. Let me weld up that with all the components. I'm gonna need to make a few trips because I only carry about 50 per cargo container, which is probably gonna be less now, since I think I have the cargo containers maxed out a bit. So let me connect up 50. Alright, let's disconnect and power around and finish up this cargo container. So we got one done. We're gonna need more. Probably gonna be 2 trips here. Alright. There we go. So we're gonna build all the way up, and yes we are. Let me just double check, make sure they're all the way built up. Looks like it. Yep. There. So now it should have iron ores. I'm pretty sure our main storage here has a lot of space for components. We don't have much, like a lot of it's steel plates, so we're not going to need a lot of space for components. So, which I'm surprised, a lot of it's going to be taken up by iron ore and all that stuff. All that's split into between 3 now, so we got plenty of that stuff. So I don't know. Let me go put this on the charger here, over here. Actually, you know what? We can still build some stuff. But let's refill. There we go. Connect it up. Let's go build up the this here. Put the antenna finally here so we can finally relay stuff from our base to other areas of the... Is it not done? Is it done? Radio components. Radio components. I don't think I have more radio components, to be honest. As you see, we only flown the ship around a little bit, and unfortunately that the ship doesn't fly very long anymore because we're having power problems. Just a tad salty. Come on, I put you over there. We need radio components. What do you need? Just wafer? Let's make... Come on, quit lagging. You go there, you start building. You fill me up. There we go. Should have 9 in most of them. Let's give another update. There we go. Alright, we finally got our giant antenna there. So now that I got my base here, it's all set up, and again, solar panels. I'll probably end up needing to build a bunch of batteries and maybe another 2 panel sections. I think I got enough solar panels for all that. So it can be permanently based off, this entire base can be run on solar energy and save up. Though here should be sufficient enough to run off everything, but I don't know how much energy we are going to be storing in the batteries for nighttime. I don't think these are actually producing anything at the moment, no. Because it's completely dark time now. Now that it's dark time, I can flip these around and have them wait. Have them wait. So we're going to flip this one around. And stop it. My thing is probably too close. I'll probably end up smacking it. No, we're fine. I don't want it to smack my ship around. So we're going to do the same thing with 3 or 4. Bring that one around to about the same spot. There. Almost identical. There. Now those will be ready for the daylight on the when that comes around there. So I could go ahead and start building out some of that if we wanted to. We can crash into a ship here because reasons of fast-moving heavy ship. All right. Let me know if you want me to make, if it's time to build a fighter type style ship and just kind of fly around and see where everything is, see if I can find any hostiles. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do that and try to find some hostiles or something to do, or finally start building a giant ship in outer space to go out in outer space. I don't know if I can make a small one and go out and find stuff, but I don't think that would be a good enough challenge. I'll probably make up a giant freighter or something. But this might be a short episode, and just let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.